Hello there internet, and welcome to another Metroidvania map video. This one is a little bit different because at the time of recording, the game's been out for several days already, and it's a reasonably big one. So I haven't 100%ed, I haven't finished the game yet, let alone 100%ed every zone in the game, but I have 100%ed several of the zones in the game, and because each zone is quite large, I am breaking them up into individual maps and uploading them to my my Google Drive, the normal place that I put my Metroidvania maps, as I get them done, essentially. This one was the Deep Pyramid map. As you can see, they're substantial. This one was a nightmare. It was a pain in the ass zone anyway, because you get locked into it and you can't get out and upgrade. But each of these doors is linked up to two separate halves. If I can figure out a way of doing it, I'd love to be able to do one of those kind of left-right swipe things that you see before and after screenshots of, but I've no idea how to do that. I haven't looked into it. So for now, we've at least got this map. It's got a load of stuff on it. It's got items. It's got all the usual things that you would expect from me and my maps. But yeah, this one was a big one. We've also got maps for, if it'll load. Yeah, we've got maps for the third dungeon, I'm going to call them. They're not really dungeons, but they are work in progress. There are things that will be tweaked and changed, colours that will be sorted out, etc, etc. So this was our first dungeon. This one's not quite finished. Oh no, this one is finished now, because I found the final piece thanks to somebody on the forums. Everything is on there. All the different potions, different map pieces, pieces of heart, different bosses, blocked doors, one-way things, blocks to push. Some of them have even got, routes that you can take. There are little jet things on the spider layer one. I know I've missed some down there. I need to go back and put them in. Bombable walls. The game at one point stops marking bombable walls. Don't know why. I've tried to keep on doing it. Crates that get pushed around. We've got other areas. This is the very first start of the game where you head right. There are certain things that I've tried to mark with a golden exclamation mark if they're part of the main quest that change, but realistically you should be able to work things out. I know I may well have done by the time you see this, I may well have just removed the names of all the minerals and just left the actual amounts, just like I've removed the names of the potions. You can figure that stuff out for yourself. If you really need one, I'll stick a key together with what all of the different icons mean, but I'll do that after I've finished doing the actual maps, because I've spent 30 hours in the game so far, probably 15 to 20 hours doing the mapping. It's taking a long time. So we've got 5 maps at the time of recording this video. I'm working on a couple more in a moment, but I wanted to get this video out there so that people who are struggling can start looking at these things, because the dungeons, I think, are the places that people are going to be struggling the most, especially to 100% them. Icons actually that aren't in game, these ones here I've added myself for, you need the kind of slug form that you get from the ice orb, the glacial orb, or whatever it's called for there. But it does the really good Metroidvania thing where things that you get in much later dungeons, you can go back into much earlier dungeons and find extra stuff in. So that's good. I like that. Hopefully these maps are really useful for you. If they are, please, please, please do consider supporting my map making habits. There's coffee.com links all over the maps these days, just because, I don't make any money, realistically, off this kind of stuff. Oh, I did add bounty targets on as well. That one took me forever to find. I covered 90% of the map before I checked that room. So bounty targets are on there as well, which will be quite useful. And as are the stats of items that you get from things. But yes, coffee.com is the best place to support me. As I said, these have taken a very, very long time. And whilst I don't expect financial recompense, one of the reasons why I started putting maps on Google Drive in the first place was because when I was putting them on Steam, people were just ripping the Steam guide. People were just ripping the Steam guide and uploading them to quote-unquote tips websites, covering their pages with adverts, and they were making money when I wasn't. And arguably, yes, that's capitalism, but I don't agree with that. They're still not behind a paywall of any sort, but if you do see them ripped on other people's websites, do please let me know. There's a reason why I've got this thing down here. It's not going to make a lot of difference to people that have got no morals or standards, but, you know, it is what it is. I try my best. So look out for those maps. Hopefully they are super helpful for people. There will be a map of every single zone as soon as I finish the mapping process, which is, as I said, taking a while. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting, as always. I'll catch you all in the next map video. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.